So what's up guys, welcome to my channel, and today we're gonna talk about how to add Google Maps into your Flutter project. So I created a blank project to start with, and I'm gonna import material.dart, and we're gonna have a main method as an entry point for your app, and the run app would have material app because I'm gonna simulate this through Android only. So, and as home we're gonna have maps demo. Okay, and we're gonna create a stateful widget which is maps demo. Okay, and in here I'm gonna return us in here I'm gonna return a scaffold. So the body would have a stack. The reason I'm using stack is I can use a widget on top of it. So, and it would have children. So how to embed Google Maps into your Flutter means go to pub.dev and search for maps, and you will have a Google Maps Flutter package here. And to use this you need to have an API key. So let me walk you through this step also. Go to console.cloud, and I'm having a project here. So if you don't have a project, you should have to create one, and go to APIs and services. You have to enable APIs and services. So in here select Maps SDK for Android. If you are developing for iOS, you have to enable this also. Let me enable it. I've already enabled SDK for Android also, and so after enabling it, it will navigate through this dashboard. So go to credentials. So we are gonna need for Android. So click credentials, APIs and services. So you have to create a credential with an API key. Okay, so this is my key guys. I'm gonna copy it back in VS Code. I'm gonna store as API key. So after getting this API key, you have to modify one code in Android. So copy this metadata tag. Okay, go to Android, go to app, src, main, Android manifest.xml. So in here you have to add that metadata tag. I've already added it with my API key here. Okay, and you have to have internet permission also, so that your API key would work. Okay, and so that's how for Android device. For an iOS device you have to follow this step, and for installing you have to copy this dependency and go to your VS Code, go to pubspec.yaml. I've already added Google Maps Flutter into my project. So after pasting it, it will fetch your package into your project. So I'm gonna import uh, Google Maps Flutter. Okay, so that's it, guys. You imported the package and you're ready to use. So within the stack, I'm gonna give Google Map into my project. So it will ask initial camera question. So before that, we have to have onMap created function which takes Google Map controller as a parameter. Okay, Google Map controller. So how to create how to create the Google Map with this controller means you have to have a completer function, completer of a Google Map controller function. Okay, this would be completer. Okay, I think it is from async package. Let me import manually. Import async. Okay, so within this onMap created function, that completer dot complete. Okay, give those controller. So that's it, guys. You have added Google Map into your project. So it would ask initial camera position. So let me create a variable for that with the camera position of init London, which is camera position. Target is not null, but target would be latitude and longitude. Okay, and London latitude and longitude. So yeah, let me paste it over here. So we're gonna need to remove those. Okay, so with the camera position you can have zoom parameter, tilt, and zoom would be 12, I'd say. I think bearing is okay. So I'm gonna create another camera position so that it will animate through another position. So it's gonna be New York. Okay, with the same latitude and longitude, I have to add New York. Okay, so we created two camera position. So initial camera position would be London. So on pressing a button, I will navigate this map through I will navigate this map through to the New York position. Okay, and I'm gonna using floating action button with I'm gonna giving a raised button with a child of text. Go to New York and on pressed would be we have to create. So we have to create a function. Go to New York, which is an async function, because we're gonna wait. We're gonna use our wait also. So it's gonna be future, and it's not gonna return anything. So void, and you have to create a Google Map controller. So with only controller you won't do anything. So you have to await the completest future, okay, so that the controller whole so the controller whole mechanism would be transferred to the Google Map controller and through the completer also, okay. And so the controller dot animate camera update dot new camera version would be New York, okay. And so the on pressed function would be go to New York. So it's not gonna have this parenthesis. And the floating action button location would be floating action button location dot center docked, okay. So I'm gonna save it and I'm gonna run it. Let's see, guys. Are we in London? Yeah. So maybe not accurate, but we are in London. So I want to navigate you through New York, right? So I'll click New York. So I think the zoom is whoa, New York is near Pakistan. Let me go to Chicago. So without changing those variable at all. Okay, and I'm gonna hot restart it. So that's how, guys, but what is happening here? So you can change your map type also. Map type would be map type dot hybrid. Okay, I'm gonna save it. So you're gonna have a satellite you're gonna have traffic, I think so. Your terrain, and you're gonna have normal also. so so if you like this video, please comment it down, any doubts if you have queries any. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe my channel. See you guys.